You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stands. What's a game, lads? What's a game, innit?
It's unbelievable, man. It's just watching this football club.
Do you reckon that the real Liverpool from 2 seasons ago is finally back?
We have moments where we look better than that team that we had 2 years ago. We need to kind of calm it down. We need to stop relying so much on the second half, man. You tell them, lad. But no, honestly, on a serious note, man, we have moments where we just look unbelievable. Like there were moments where they couldn't get the ball off us, or when we didn't have the ball, the tracking from Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones to win that ball back was unbelievable, bro. We are a proper solid team. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Klopp has a serious problem because everybody he brings on as a substitute is just, they need to score. They need to play well. They need to do all of these things because if you want to make it into this team, you need to be playing your best football. You got Jota, you got Capo.
100%.
You have players coming on and needing to prove themselves, and it's causing such a good problem for this football club. And it just goes to show, if injuries aside, we are serious title contenders, 100%.
I love that. Injury aside, because obviously this is one of the scariest things. If we start to get injury like what's happening in the lockdown season. You remember that we had like 30 injuries in that season. So yeah, I agree. We are title contender. We can do it. Your man of the match today?
My man of the match today, Szoboszlai. I don't know.
Seriously?
I'm not even joking. If you saw the amount of running that guy did, the way he plays when he doesn't have the ball at his feet, off the ball, the work rate that he has is unbelievable. And I think putting pressure on players like Paqueta, on Ward-Prowse, not giving them a lot of time on the ball today is what won us that midfield battle. And if it wasn't for Szoboszlai, we wouldn't have been able to do that. So I know it's an unpopular one, but I'm going to give it to him, but for the way that he played off the ball. And just one thing, by the way, I'm looking straight into the camera for this one. Michael Antonio, my man.
Yeah.
If you spend less time on that podcast of yours and more time actually learning how to win a header, maybe you'd be a better football player and maybe you'd score more than 10 goals a season. So leave the podcasting to us. We've got it down, man. We're fine. Kop TV is the one. It's where you need to be. Michael Antonio, stick to football. You make enough money. You don't need podcast money, my man. Come on. Sorry, I had to say it.
Bro, no. But that was proper. I agree 100%.
Why would you give Liverpool more juice? Why would you give us more of a reason to come and show up at Anfield? Like, you've been in this game for so long. You're in your 30s.
Exactly.
You're meant to be a mature football player, and you're going on and saying things, and like you're chatting about Richarlison, like you're Haaland, and you're scoring 40 goals a season. You're not. Just chill out, man. It's come to bite him in the ass so many times.
100%. So before you play against Liverpool in Anfield, you can't say something like that because you know what's going to happen then. You know what's going to happen. He knew it. And if you remember, after like 5 minutes, he missed a chance, that header. That was an easy chance to score. Did you remember the reaction from the Kop?
Yeah, man.
So,
it was unbelievable, and the way that they were chatting as well when Nunez missed that shot, and then when he scored that goal, man. Nunez, it's a love-hate relationship sometimes. He really I don't understand how he can miss that easy tap in like 6 yards in, and then he can go and score a world-class goal. But all I know is he's improving so much. His composure's getting there. The things that he's doing, by the way, and that he's improving on are so good. Like the way he holds the ball away from defenders, that's something he couldn't even get last season. How you doing, my man? Something he couldn't even do last season, and now all of a sudden he's holding off players like Zuma, which are like 300-pound, 6'5" mountains. And you've got little Nunez there. Well, he's not little to be fair, but you know what I mean, man. He's unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
He tried to describe the assist from McAllister to Nunez because that assist, that little chip, it's just the perfect playmaker, the perfect play. Did you notice that assist was from Mo Salah? It wasn't from Nunez, but it was a bit strong, so Nunez got it. Did you notice that?
I did not notice that.
It was for Mo.
Just, it was meant to be then.
Yeah,
if that's the case, it was
Mo.
meant to be. It was a beautiful, beautiful chip, man. It's just like McAllister. You see it every time he's got the ball. He's always scanning the pitch, and you see him see those runs. There was 2 players making those runs, as you said, Salah and then obviously Nunez. And bro, what a finish as well. Like that's the creativity we lacked last season. Like if we didn't have Thiago in the pitch, we didn't have those type of forward passes. You know, Henderson was a great servant of the club, but he doesn't have that in his locker. Fabinho, he's had some good assists actually. I don't want to say too much, but it wasn't his job. It wasn't his priority. With McAllister or Szoboszlai, when they get the ball and they go forward, you're like at the edge of your seat. You're like, something's gonna happen here, because just the football ability that they have, they can do everything, man. They can do everything.
I agree, bro. Thanks very much for the interview. It was a pleasure, lad. I agree 100% with what you say.
Kop TV, this is where we at. Yeah?
Alison Becker.
Right
Alison Becker.
See you later, brother.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.